Hey YouTube, it's Mike here and I'm bringing you guys a video today based on FIFA's one of the biggest mysteries that this game has, and that's the chemistry styles and basically also the player ratings and their personal attributes, like for example pace and shooting and whatever so on that they have on their cards. So one of the things is that we've been playing Ultimate Team for a couple of years now, and there's been chemistry styles and we assume they do certain things. So if we go on Footbin's gonna show us, for example, Hunters give us 10 pace or whatever it is, 15 acceleration and so on, shooting here, shooting there. But the thing is, nobody really knows what exactly they do. Now, in the video, I'm gonna explain why I believe the chemistry styles and maybe the player ratings are not exactly what we think they are. And I know some people are probably not gonna agree with what I'm going to say in this video, but some people are going to agree. But to the people that don't agree, just try to listen to what I got to say and stay till the end of the video. And if you have a comment to say, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. But at the end of the day, I was looking at, for example, R9, Prime R9 came out yesterday. Okay, so a lot of people were making R9. So I was watching a lot of videos of people playing with R9. Now, if you look at R9 Prime card and you look at the middle R9, okay, there's a big difference from what people are saying when they play with that particular card, okay? And that's kind of strange, because if you look at the chemistry styles, right, and you look at his middle card and you put a Hunter on him or whatever you would put on him, it will pretty much give him max stats. So why would the Prime card feel so much more different than his middle card? Like, why would it be so much better, in other words? So this is why we look at these chemistry styles and we kind of wonder, what exactly do they do? Do they actually add like extra pace or stuff like that, or they just basically determine the way your player is gonna play? I don't know if you guys are getting where I'm at. Like, does basically put a Hunter on a player mean that he's gonna be quicker and faster, or is it just basically gonna be he's gonna use more his energy on his pace, and you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna focus more on being a Hunter, basically. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I don't feel like they actually add an extra thing to the card. I don't think they actually add pace or shooting. I think it just basically gives a character, like a style to your player, how he's gonna play throughout the game. I think that's what it does. I could be completely wrong. People are going to be looking at me like, you're fucking crazy, Mike. You have no idea what you're talking about. Whatever. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I would definitely like to know what you guys think about it. And, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about it. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, I'm going to explain to you what I'm starting to realize more and more that I'm playing this game. What I'm starting to realize more about the player stats, more about the chemistry styles. I'm starting to notice a lot of different things. So when you look at players' upgrades, okay, and you look at these chemistry styles and you say to yourself, okay, if I'm gonna put a Hunter on somebody that basically has, for example, this guy's got an 87 acceleration, it's automatically, if it's a plus 10, whatever it is, it's gonna bring him to 97, right? So why would anybody, seriously, like, it's say he gets another upgrade, and that upgrade will bring him to 99, okay? But from 97 to 99, it wouldn't make a huge difference, right? It's like, for example, Ronaldo's at 90, and if you put a Hunter on him, he goes to 99 or 100, I guess. But I don't think you can go to 100. I think 99 is the max stat. Now you look at that and you say, okay, so if he gets another upgrade, what's the point of the other upgrade if he's already at 99 at pretty much everything? You know what I mean? So what's the point of these upgrades if you could just put a Hunter on them and basically max out their offensive stats, their pace and all that stuff? And wouldn't make sense. This is why I'm saying I don't believe they actually boost your pace and boost your shooting and stuff like that. I think they basically give you a style of how your character, your player is gonna play. Now, the reason why I believe he's gonna have a style, it's like, for example, when I used to play NHL players, they all have these styles that they play. For example, there's snipers, there's playmakers, there's grinders, there's stay-at-home defenders, there's offensive defensemen, you know what I mean? There's two-way forward because they go back and forth, That's their style of playing. So maybe when you're putting these chemistry styles, you're giving your player a style how you want him to play. It doesn't particularly mean that you're actually increasing some of his attributes to make him quicker or better shooting and so on, okay? So, like I said, this is just basically what I think, because if ever you see some people put some boost on cards, for example, where you can buy those boosts, of course, they're not allowed to be used in the weekend league based on the fact that they actually boost your pace and your shoot. You know what I mean? When you put a boost of 10 overall, it basically gives plus 10 pace, plus 10 sprint speed, attack position, finish. It gives you plus 10 everything. You know what I mean? That's actually a boost. A chemistry style, it could be, like I said, it doesn't mean it's a boost. I don't personally think it's a boost. I mean, I see a big difference when you put one of those boosts actually on your character, on one of your players. You actually see them quicker and all that. And when you put a hunter, I mean, I don't really notice any difference, to be honest with you. I mean, if you play with basic cards, you'll know what I mean. What I'm trying to say is that I don't find like a hunter gives extra pace. I feel like maybe a hunter kind of like changes the way your player is going to play, but I don't think it's going to give him that extra pace. I don't think that's the way they work. Of course, we will never gonna know the honest truth about them until EA turns around and says, here guys, these are what they actually do. Why aren't they telling us? I mean, it's been a couple of years, like I said, the Ultimate Team has been alive and that people have been playing it, and the chemistry styles have been there for a couple of years. Why doesn't EA want to tell us exactly what they do? Same thing, for example, like the players' traits. If you go on Footbin, you could see them. If you're in a match, you could see them. But when you're buying a card, you cannot see them. Why can't they just have them there so we could basically see exactly what we're buying instead of going in-game to actually see these things? I mean, also like I was saying with the boost, when you put a boost on a player, you actually see the boost. You actually see your player overall goes higher. And when you put a hunter, your player overall stays exactly the same. The only difference, he has a chemistry style of a, for example, this guy's got a marksman, so he's got a chemistry of a marksman. Doesn't particularly mean it's actually boosting any of his stats. Now, like I said, I'm gonna end the subject of chemistry styles because I think that everybody has their own opinion on what they are. And like I said, I don't think that we'll really know the truth until EA turns around and says, hey guys, we're gonna basically tell you guys exactly what they do. I don't think it's going to be game changing. You know what? It can actually be a game changer because a lot of people seem to be using hunters and shadows, and maybe there's good reasons for people to use like a powerhouse, a Deadeye, or like other stuff, an engine. Maybe there's a reason why we should be using these other stuff, and maybe these other stuff are actually better than what we think they are. The only thing is that we all think that pace is the way this game goes, and we think that hunter gives us the max pace, so that's where we put them. Maybe it doesn't work like that. So if we would actually find out the truth of how they work, maybe we would actually know exactly what we would want to put on our players. Another thing that we kind of like we're not exactly sure of is players rating. So we look at players rating, sometimes you kind of wonder, some players feel completely different than others. And now a lot of people are going to say, for example, like some of the stats sometimes don't actually suggest the card is as good as it really looks. Some cards look really amazing, or some cards don't look that great, but they're better than they are. That's why we call them OP cards, like a Bakayoko card or a Zeus or stuff like that, And then there's other cards that are completely like high overall rating. They have these high stats, but they feel like shit. Why is it? And we don't exactly know what it is. Maybe the stats that we're seeing, or it's an illusion of basically EA making a card look more interesting than it really is. Maybe it's the character of the player that really matters the most. I know there's a lot of stuff you got to look into a card. I mean, for example, pace. Sometimes you got to look for the guys, if he's tall. Maybe if they would put the weight of the guy would also make a difference. But then again, I don't think pace stats should look exactly the same for everybody. I mean, if a guy's 6'3" and he's got 90 pace, and the guy's 5'5", he's got 90 pace. So in normal, the guy that's 5'5" is faster than the guy that's 6'3". But then again, maybe the guy that's 6'3" shouldn't be 90 pace. Maybe he should be 85 pace. You know what I mean? Like maybe they should change the way the stats are written, because they don't kind of like tell the truth sometimes on certain cards. I know a lot of people sometimes they kind of wonder why cards don't feel as good as they look, basically. So I'm not going to make the video longer than it is. I'm going to basically leave it as it is, and I'm going to let you guys leave comments and let me know what you guys actually believe chemistry styles do. Do you guys actually believe that maybe players' ratings are exactly not what they're intended to be? You know, like, are they basically there to make cards look more appealing so people could basically buy them? Is it a strategy EA uses just to make it, you know, like more profit? I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that sometimes we play cards that look really amazing, but they don't feel that great. And then again, there's also cards that don't look that good, but they play very, very great. Very great. My bad. Anyways, there was one last subject I did want to talk about. Is I want to thank actually everybody that watched my stream earlier this week. I noticed there was a lot of people that actually enjoyed me streaming for some reason. I've never really done it. I've tried it early on, and when I did my YouTube channel, and it didn't really work because I didn't have no subs. So I figured maybe this time I'll try it again because it seems like people were interested. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably start streaming more than I usually do. That's never. And what I'm gonna do during the streams is sometimes I'm gonna basically just, you know, play a couple of you guys in the stream. So basically I could actually enjoy myself and have fun with you guys at the same time. And at the same time, a lot of people want to get to play me for some reason. They think I'm good or whatever it is. We're gonna get to play. Anyway, so I want to wish you guys a good weekend, and hopefully you guys have the best weekend league you guys could have. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.